Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, welcome back to System Crash. And now it's time to go for the second key, guys. We still have the story mission Ambush, and that sounds like so much fun. But we need to go ahead and get all of this background stuff done first. Silhouette says she needs certain security codes to continue tracing the message logs you sent her. You're going to get those keys for her. Now, as you can see, I've got 16,350 credits. I've actually been playing on the gold, on the maximum in the Neon Arena. And I'll tell you what, there's some pretty tough decks in there. Specifically, one dealing with Metrosec, like Vosseros had said in the comments. It can be a very nasty deck against the hackers, and it is very much so. So hopefully we don't run into that anytime soon, but I did pretty well, I'd have to say. I won about 75% of my matches. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep that one. We got 2 Richards. Start getting that OP quick. Now we're going against basic security here. Let's see. When Lab Technician comes into play, draw 2 cards. Sounds about right. And we got Maddox here for the next turn. Looks like we're fighting a mech security. Oh, so fun. Looks like we're having our first bracket be all Richard and Maddox to start out with. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Deal 6 damage. Aw. Bye, Richard. We'll replace you with someone a little bit better here in a second. 2-2. Now, let's go ahead and play a little treachery. And we still have 1 credit to go. Unfortunately, that's not going to help. What we got here? Oh, some anti-hacking measures. Cheap countermeasures. 1 destroyed. Search your deck for a corp or a mech agent and put it into your hand. Ew. That's not good. Well, let's go ahead and... What to do? We've got 5 credits to play around with. We could just do a flat-out assassination if we wanted to. But we could only do it to the lobby security. Yeah, you know what? Why not? If you're one of the only organics here. Every little bit helps. Ew. Well, there went with Shard. Jojo! That's what I wanted to see. So we'll play Jojo right here. And that gives us the ability to draw... Who do we want to draw? How about Jinx? We got the time for it. That countermeasures is going to go away eventually. Ew. And we just lost 2. It's like we need some bodies here. Well, unfortunately, that was not the case, at least in regards to the spider mech. Let's see how they respond. More offensive capabilities. And debuffs. That's actually alright. Not a big deal. Let's go for another Jinx that still gives us 4 more to work with. And let's play the Data Jack on her. Still need to pull some more agents here to replace the ones that we're losing. Ah! They do not want me to get any of the things, do they? That's okay. Not the end of the world. And we got system crash if we absolutely need it. Nikolai. And you know what? Let's go ahead and send you back. See how that goes. Oh dear. Oh, the tarantula. That was a bad call on my part. That's alright, we're about to get some massive 16. And that's a win. Just had to hold the line. And Series K Lancer and Aggro. Cool deal. And now we've got the third key. Silhouette says she needs certain security codes to continue tracing the message logs. You're going to get those keys for her. However, this one has a special condition. Firepower. Enemy direct damage event cards and agent abilities deal +1 damage. So we're probably fighting a mercenary deck here. Well, that little picture there means absolutely nothing, as we know. And, ooh, that's a lot of agents, but I think that'll be good. Security plays first, though. We're probably going to see a lot of open fire cards and things of that particular nature. Ooh, smokescreen. Watch, here we go. Yep. Saw that coming. Okay. If that how's they're going to play it? And Rooker. Well, let's play Jojo right here just so we can draw a card. And let's go for nil. And we'll put Richard right there to start accumulating some OP faster. Assassinate. Now here comes the buffs. Oh. No buffs. That's strange. I figured they would. So that gives us 4. Let's go ahead and rock out nil right here, since they already wasted an assassination card. And we can play Smoke Grenade the next turn. T-Boz. Not that worried about it, as you guys can probably tell. Now, let's go ahead and... yeah. Let's just get him out of the way. Now, they probably have a Hermes card waiting for me. Oh, no countermeasures. Wow. Okay. Well, that is what it is. Let's have Jinx here against Rooker. And we could do some dirty, filthy treachery, but it's really not going to matter that much. So let's just go ahead and leave it lie. We'll wait until the smoke screen's over. Ew. Duval. Which is okay. Duval's doing no damage. We actually might wait until the smoke is cleared. 7 with 7 or less attack damage if this card damages them. Now, knowing my luck, the second that I play any character there, they're going to give him like a gun. And that's going to be that. So let's just go ahead and draw some extra cards here. And I'll call that good. Another turret. But I think that might be... Oh, 4. We're right there on the bleeding edge, aren't we? Okay. Well, now that that's done, we will play some treachery, like so. And open fire. And another smoke screen. And I'll call that good. Holy crap. Poor Richard. That was painful. Okay, Jinx. Let's go ahead and put you right here. And let's go ahead and put a kill bosh on Richard. We have not made them very happy people. And there we go. For a cool 700, we got a mech, innocent bystander, and shape charge. Deal 7 damage to all enemy agents. I've received the security keys I needed. I'll keep track of your messages. Fair enough. Looks like we've got nothing to do but the ambush. Someone lies in wait. Indeed. Who's gonna ambush us? You're returning from running Silhouette's errands when some instinct, tells you you're in danger. You dive behind a dumpster just as bullets rip past your head, tearing holes in the wall next to you. Peering out from behind the dumpster, you see tattooed men moving in on your position. Yakuza. Well, they are very persistent, aren't they? Doesn't look like there's any special conditions or anything. Let's go ahead and keep that hand. Yakuza hitmen play first. Oh. Agents you control gain attack +1. That's not nice. Especially for Yakuza. Let's go ahead and open fire on that guy. Make him go boom. There's another one. It's like, well, fine. Let's go ahead and throw Richard in the way, I suppose. Yakuza soldier. That is exactly what I wanted, to tell you the actual truth. So deal 8 damage to target agent and half that half that damage everywhere else. Let's at least go. There you go. And nil. I hate to do this to our elite, but we're gonna throw nil in the way. Because this is going to actually be very similar, I think, to fighting the Metrosec deck in terms of just the sheer offensive firepower that's going to be dealt to us. Ew, like so. What to do? Well, let's go ahead and get rid of one neon monger there. We're gonna have to take this on the chin, though. That was weird. Okay, now this is a perfect time for a system crash. Just so I have a little breathing room. Here they come again. Now it's forcing him to lose cards, though. Remember, he loses a card every time he plays the Yakuza soldier. So that gives us 6 to work with. Man. Let's go ahead and force him to go back. I'm doing something a little bit different here. It's probably going to cause me to lose the match, but I'm just kind of playing around at the moment. Lose another card. Too bad we can't demill. That would be actually pretty awesome if that were the case. Or mill people's decks. We'll play Jinx and an Ogre. Or the Wendigo. I always want to say Ogre because that's what it looks like to me. Now here come the direct damage. Interesting. And we are pulling no agents right now. Draw some more cards? Sure. Draw some more cards? Sure. There we go. And they heal themselves up. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. However, let's go ahead and get that OP. And we're in the lead. Let's go ahead and rock out Data Disk. There we go. That's the kind of stuff I wanted. We'll throw Richard right there. Go ahead and lower its. And if I do 6... 7... Ah, you almost got it. There, Andrew. Marty! Nine and 11. Come on. I need... Well, I need Binkies, but probably not Richard. Not what I'm looking for. But I'll have you there to absorb a shot or two. Speaking of shots. And a nice little smoke screen to make their damage less so. Yakuza Soldier. Probably have a lot of those. There's a Jinx. Now we're at 47. This is good. This is very, very good. Yeah, let's go ahead and play the Data Jack on her. And they really can't do anything. That's game. Gimme. Good stuff. The last Yakuza soldier falls, the street sounding strangely silent after the roar of gunfire. You leave the scene before MetroSec arrives. And for 400, Yakuza soldier, nano regeneration, MetroSec tax squad. Frack, man. We got a serious fracking problem. Can't talk on the net. Come see JoJo in person. You know the place. As soon as you get this, okay? We aren't screwing around. This is some serious dreck. That's not good. Meeting JoJo. JoJo's freaking out about something. Better go and hear what he has to say. JoJo's apartment block squats around a small communal courtyard, still and silent in the grimy light. You cross the concrete square, past scraggly, neglected plants growing in cigarette butt-filled pots. A small fountain burbles fitfully in the center of the yard. Near it, plastic chairs are arranged haphazardly around a rusted drum filled with cold ash. Discarded beer cans litter the space between them. JoJo's apartment lies on the far side of the courtyard. As you near, you see his front door hanging open. Unease prickles the back of your neck, the courtyard's stillness suddenly threatening. You unholster your gun and cautiously step through the door. The silence deepens as you enter JoJo's apartment, and with it, your unease. JoJo always has some music playing in the background. Hates the quiet, he says. You find JoJo in his kitchen, slumped against a cupboard, his blood painting lurid crimson patterns across the off-white finish. Oh, JoJo! Examine JoJo's body. The gaping wounds across his chest and throat make it clear he didn't die peacefully. Search the house. There are signs of a struggle in the lounge, overturned furniture, bullet holes in the walls. His hi-fi lies smashed, which explains the lack of music. The drive from his console is missing, and there's no sign of JoJo's murderers, whoever they are. Oh no. You step back out into the courtyard and the Yakuza are waiting for you. Tattooed men with hard faces and guns at the ready form a semicircle behind a young Asian woman, clearly their leader. Their eyes dart from her to you expectantly, and you realize their wariness isn't entirely for you. You focus on the woman, young and beautiful, but it's an unnerving beauty, cold, inhumanely perfect, like she's carved from marble. Tattoos swirl across flawless skin, but they seem more like patterns decorating a work of art than a human touch. There's a sense of taut readiness about her, like a serpent coiled to strike. You've encountered her before, that bred assassin, but the last time, you weren't its target. Yeah, we were using her. This hardly seems fair. You sure you don't need a few more men? I can wait while you fetch them. The assassin's voice is flat and emotionless. I am Wei Li of the Yakuza. For your trespasses, you have been sentenced to death. I am here to carry out the sentence. You open your mouth to respond, to question, to say something, anything. But before you can, something metallic rolls clanking between you. Wei Li's eyes snap to it instantly, her hand automatically reaching for her sword. Your eyes scan the courtyard looking for the source. And there, crouched behind the fountain, Declan. His gun is drawn, but his face is turned away, eyes screwed shut. You realize what's about to happen and quickly squeeze your eyes shut, covering them with your hand. The flashbang explodes in blinding light, halogen glare seeping between your fingers. The explosion has your ears ringing, but faintly you hear the shouting from the Yakuza. Now's your chance. While they're disoriented, and with Declan's help, you can fight your way free. Interesting. So we got some help from Declan. Are we actually going to get a buff toward us? That'd be nice. Lots of open fire and treachery. Well, that's going to have to work. And we get to play first. And it doesn't look like there's any special conditions. That's strange. No worries, though. T-Baz. Now, I know we're going to have to take on Wei, and that's going to be relatively unpleasant. You know what? Actually, I am going to keep that open fire for when Wei actually shows up, because I know she's going to. That's just a matter of time. Richard and T-Baz can exchange gunfire. Or not. Well, there probably was an exchange of gunfire, but it was very one-sided. There you go, Maddox. Avenge your buddy. While JoJo, back from the grave, gets us some OP. Rutger in a Yakuza deck. That's interesting. Probably time maybe to rock out a smokescreen? Yeah, that looks good. Unless he has a counter. Destroy it. Yeah, that's a counter. For your mighty one. Well, we'll put Richard right back where he was. And I need to grab some cards. Ah, so I put Duval here in the deck with his attack of 4. Because I actually replaced Ghost with Duval. Because I like the 7 or less attack damage. I think that helps out a lot. There's no haste, unfortunately. So that might be a mistake on my part, but we will see soon enough. I think we've actually fought this deck before. To tell you the truth. Certainly looking like all the pieces are there. Well, let's throw Duval here. He doesn't have any damage, though, does he? That's unfortunate. We'll wait until the smoke clears, and then we'll be able to do some pretty significant damage, but right now, let's go ahead and send Rutger back. He'll be back here in a second, of course. And T-Boz is getting all kinds of equipped. So, smokescreen is now gone. Perfect time to go ahead and say bye to T-Boz with all that equipment. And let's go ahead and have Richard, rather, go against, and let's get some OP there. Now, unless there's an open fire card, they're not going to... Oops. Well, that's unfortunate. I think we may have to stick with Ghost, to tell you the truth. Well, let's go ahead and say bye to Rutger. We're going to be dealing with these turrets, and they're a pain. And we'll have Silhouette go against the Neon Monger so we can get 2 more cards. And it is extra armored, so we can't just kill it outright. Let's get some more OP. And there's another Assassinate card. I like it. I don't like that, though. That's mean. Another smoke screen. Let's put Nil right there. Maddox there. That gives us 4 to play around with. Or 5. So. We will go ahead and... Oh. Really? Oh, I played the smoke screen after... I played the open fire after the smoke screen, like a derp. That was my bad. It's okay, though. Hello, Zeke. So, surprising lack of Yakuza here. I guess maybe... I don't know. Maybe Declan is distracting them? Like, flat out? More OP, that gives us 5. Deal 8 damage to target agent. I guess... Does that work? Ah, so we'd be doing 6 damage to everyone there? Yeah, why not? Boop. Glad I added that EMP grenade. Now, unless they're able to take out our hackers and Nil, we should be good. 9 and 4. Outstanding. You make it out to Declan's spinner, and before the Yakuza can give chase, you're lifting off and speeding across the sky. The Razor's Edge. Another Jinx, and another Blackjack. Cool. Alright guys, well we survived the Yakuza attack, and I hopefully got all the information that we need to get that information deciphered. So, good stuff. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.